everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Plumbing the Death Star. I'm Joel.
I'm Jackson.
And I'm also Joel.
And Plumbing the Death Star is a comedy pop culture podcast that asks the important questions. And this week we're continuing our generational run that Plumbing the Death Star is currently on, where we ask, how would the Thunderbolts... What?
Who is in Falcon's Avengers?
Beautiful.
Falcon? You mean Captain America's Avengers?
Yeah.
Sorry. Who is in Captain Falcon America's Avengers?
Beautiful.
Falcon Punch.
Falcon Punch.
Falcon Punch. Drink that at a party.
Yeah. Yeah, you could do
A
that.
generational run.
Yeah. So, if you've if you've fiend Thunderbolts, you know, Travis Scott, fiend. I get it. I'm on the internet.
If you've seen run.
What?
Don't worry about it, damn it.
Yeah.
I misspoke. I'm not actually going to continue that thread.
Okay.
Fiend. Anyway,
He lied to
shut
my
up.
face.
If you've seen Thunderbolts now, you know, and if you haven't, then don't worry about it. But if you've seen it, you know that it is implied in the post-credit scene that Sam Wilson, a.k.a. Captain America, a.k.a. the Falcon, has started his own Avengers and is suing Thunderbolts, a.k.a. the new Avengers.
Yes.
Would it be better instead if, because like the title in itself is a spoiler of this episode, if I instead say, who in the Avengers now?
Perfect.
Whoa!
That's much better.
I know. I'll try it again and just in case, let us know which take is better.
Okay.
We ask the important questions like, who's in the Avengers now?
Shall I take a crack?
Yeah, you have a crack.
Well, we ask the important questions like, who in the Avengers now? Yeah, you can pick and choose. It's a choose your own adventure, but not really.
Thunderbolts happened. Who's in the Avengers now?
Yeah, oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So,
Good.
because this
Should I
left
go
us,
higher?
Yeah, high pitch.
Thunderbolts happened.
Higher.
Who's in the Avengers now?
Higher still.
Can
I want dogs to
can
hear
I
it.
go lower?
Yeah, you go low.
Okay.
Thunderbolts happened, but who's in the Avengers now?
That's kind of, I don't know whose voice that is, but that's good.
Yeah.
Do you want me to do a bad Werner Herzog?
Yes,
Yes.
Show me the boy.
please. Well, you nailed it.
Thanks very much.
Well done.
Okay, so Captain America is starting his own Avengers,
Yeah.
and this got the boys thinking,
Who
is
the
there?
fuck
Who's
on the
around?
phone? Who? So Captain America, he picks up the phone. He goes, "We're assembling the Avengers."
Yeah.
Who's he talking to?
Yeah.
So, I mean, out the gate, I'm thinking Ant-Man is around.
Well, do we want to wind the clock back to look back at who was actually in the Avengers? Because
Okay.
That's also a great question.
That is
Because
a great
Ant-Man-
question. Time to rewind the clock.
yeah, we're Wayne's welding it.
We're
Yeah,
Wayne's welding it now. What has happened?
This
What has
episode's
happened to our
awesome.
brains?
Whew.
Yeah.
I had 2 coffees and some sushi, and it's fucked me up.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome. I was eating sour Icon Mikes before.
Maybe that's what it was.
I think that's it.
We've had a huge sugar boost.
Yeah. So, because you're right, the Avengers, like, other than the first initial team, from
It's kind of loose on who's there and who's not and who's
there's
just helping.
two instances I can think where they go, these are the Avengers, and that is the Avengers in the movie Avengers.
Yep.
And then also at the end
In
of
Age of Ultron.
Age of Ultron, where they go Avengers, and he's about to say assemble.
Oh, yeah, but that's a different team again.
Yeah.
So
But
it's
those
like,
are the-
you have the initial where they form at the Battle of New York.
Yeah.
Then you would have them as they're avenging around, and that leads to Age of Ultron, right?
Yeah.
Where maybe they could say they're the Avengers, and maybe they're not. Whatever, who cares? But then it's like that is a team. Then at the very end, there's another team.
Yeah.
Okay.
That team at the end, is that the same team we see at the start of Civil War?
No, so the team at the end, if I can remember correctly,
Civil War
is
happens because
Captain
Scarlet
America.
Witch blows up a house.
Yeah, it is
building.
because it's Captain America, Black Widow, Falcon, Scarlet Witch, Hawkeye,
Who's okay? So,
Ultron.
because
Ultron didn't join the team, babe. Just letting you know. They just, I think if
They were dead. Vision?
I think you're thinking of his son, Vision.
I'm being robot racist. I'm sorry.
Vision's got 3 dads. Ever think about
Whoa,
that?
he does have 3 dads, dude. That's progressive as fuck, dude. Most people get 2 dads max.
Okay.
Yeah.
the Avengers that we see
4 dads?
at
Hang
the
on.
end of shut up.
Hang on, though.
Hang on, though. Please, Duscher. Just
We let you do your fiend thing.
You let you go fiend. So
Yeah.
please follow me on
enlighten us about our
What's
four
the
dads.
maximum amount of dads you can have?
Define, like, what do you mean?
Biological, 1.
No, just
Or like, you're talking like, all right, so
so here's what I was thinking. You got 2 dads.
Yeah.
Your dad's gay
Yeah,
couple.
yeah.
Then they get a divorce.
Yeah.
Then you get 2
Yeah, they both
stepdads,
remarry. Yeah.
4 dads.
4 dads, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so then... and
Now,
now
the tricky thing is, if old dad and new dad get divorced, new dad is no longer dad. I reckon 4.
Yeah, you're right. I don't think you can get.
Because if like
What if-
I have a stepdad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if
my
your
parents
mom
split-
divorced
if,
him,
if my mom left him, then
you never see him
I just
back.
have a guy. I just have a guy I know.
former dad.
Yeah.
Former dad.
Yeah, but then
Foreman.
so if you have 2
Is that
dads,
where
right?
Foreman comes from?
yeah.
Yeah, I reckon. So so you have original, like, your 2 dads, and then they split up,
Yeah.
and then you have 2 more dads.
Four dads.
So
Four
4
dads.
dads. Now, say
You need them to-
original dad, maybe he die. Very sad. I'm giving myself a finger in this.
Yeah, that's
very
good.
sad.
That is sad.
Then he marries someone else, a new dad.
Okay.
So I've got my,
I reckon-
are these 2 like?
Here's what happens: stepdad doesn't lose stepdad title if
Yeah.
your original dad dies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because that's just rude.
Yeah.
But if stepdad gets new partner, you're not calling them dad. That's like
No.
uncle, which is fucked up. But
That's
it's
pretty bad.
they always do that.
Yeah.
Families
I
are always
don't
doing
know.
that.
It depends how, like, because again, if they're together for like quite a while,
Yeah.
and like in formative years, and they were dad, and like got like dad 3 or dad
Unless-
Yeah.
4, whatever.
Okay, so unless dad 1 and 2 split up and you're like 3,
Yeah,
and then
okay.
they marry again.
We're trying to get maximum dads, so
I know,
we'll go.
yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah.
say they
Oh,
split up when
yeah,
you're
yeah.
3 years old.
So because if it's 2,
So then
'Cause-
you've got the 4 dads. You've got the
because also if I reckon if you go younger than 3,
yeah.
the 2 because
You're saying the 2 original dads don't count as
well
much?
no if you go too young
Yeah.
Yeah.
and one dad leaves the other dad,
Yeah.
then that dad that left was probably not a dad because it's through adoption.
Oh,
so
true.
Or it could be through IVF.
IVF,
Oh, yeah.
but even then, if
Yeah.
you run out on an IVF.
Well,
What about IVF? IVF,
Yeah.
and then the IVF sort of donor
Mm-hmm.
transitions. 3 dads, and your 2 dads are like, please consider them a dad. We want them in your life.
And then what if the sperm donor was a different person and not one of the dads?
Whoa, dude, we're at 4 dads out the gate,
And now you can get 6 dads.
bro. And then if they all split,
No, because that's where
Well,
the
then
6
are we
comes from.
talking dad to be like your biological? Like that's
Yeah.
where like
that's where the
that's where
sperm.
the sperm that comes from, right? Or
Yeah.
you being like who raised me?
Well, that's what I'm saying. So okay, so you have 2. There's 2 guys.
I think Jackson's just going for whoever you could call dad.
I'm going,
Yeah, yeah,
maximum
max
dad.
dad.
So
Okay,
you
yeah.
got 2 guys who want to adopt a kid. But
They
they,
speak
got
to
dud packers.
Yeah.
Okay. So they
Shoot
need to
and
get
blanks.
a sperm donor and a womb donor.
Yep.
Okay.
And maybe an egg would help.
Yeah. You can't just
And an egg donor.
I would. So egg donor, sperm
Well,
donor.
hang on.
Okay.
You can do you could do egg donor, a sperm donor, and a surrogate.
Okay. Great.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So that's 3 people.
3 people. Okay.
You got your 2
need-
dads. You have 3 people.
So we're 5 dads because
if those 2, and then the person who you donated the the egg
egg
transitions,
donor
and
and
the person who was like the surrogate transitions
Transitions.
after. Oh, yeah, okay, cool.
5 dads.
5 dads.
Now, if those 5 dads marry 5 other men, have we hit a decade of dad? Are we at 10 dads or am I pushing it?
I think maybe we could be pushing this because again, when it comes
I
to an
think that
egg
if you're-
donor, sperm donor, and maybe the surrogate, I feel
You could
you're
call
not
them
really
dad.
paying much attention
Yeah.
to the egg donor and the sperm donor. Ideally, that's either done anonymously,
Yeah.
or it's done like very much like they are people that has helped out, right?
Yeah.
Same thing with like that. So and then the surrogate. Maybe that might be someone you know.
Okay.
Maybe, but then again, it's a bit iffy. You don't
Yeah.
know, right? So again, I think you could have 5 potential dads there. Sure, we can do that.
Yeah.
Then I just think
I guess the
5
partner of the egg donor.
Yeah.
That's pretty far
that's
removed.
that's pretty removed. It's pretty removed. So I don't
guess-
know if we could do 10 dads.
Well, we could do
out the
5.
gate.
So that's 5. And then your
Yeah.
2, the dads that raise you.
Yeah.
When you're like 5,
Yeah.
they break up.
Yeah.
And then they marry.
You can get
2
7.
So you can get 7 dads. It's
7
probably the
dads.
maximum amount of dads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, so
7 dads.
Nick Fury, Maria Hill, Helen Cho, and Eric Selvig start the new Avengers with.
Can I have a question?
Yeah.
Who's
Helen
Helen
Cho?
Cho? Yeah, I had the same question.
Yeah.
Helen Cho is a geneticist that is helping.
Iron Man?
Helen Cho, a world-renowned geneticist who helps.
Okay.
And she's on the Avengers?
She helps.
Where was this?
In Age of Ultron.
Okay.
What the fuck?
She's approached and brainwashed by Ultron to create a new body for him using she makes Vision.
Oh, Vision has a secret mom that we didn't know about.
Yeah,
That's cool.
well, I mean, we do know about her.
That we've forgotten
about
yeah.
her.
3 dads, 1 mom.
Yeah, damn, dude, that's crazy.
What happened to her? She live?
She just slipped through the cracks between movies, I'm guessing?
Yes, she has only appeared in Age of Ultron.
So
Wow.
But that's
Vision-
that shows this is
Vision never goes and visits?
this is the
No.
part where Avengers start getting all fucked up
Yeah.
because
Oh, she's in Endgame apparently, as a picture in a background scene.
yeah.
Awesome.
So this is where Avengers the MCU timeline stops working.
Yeah.
I mean, I will say that Iron Man 3 is probably the point where it actually stops working because Iron Man 3 and Age of Ultron clash.
Yes.
But Age of Ultron ends with the 4, like, they're like behind the scenes guys. They're not actual
Yeah, they're not
Avengers.
like what you might.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not on
They're
the.
like new Shield, basically.
Yeah. All right.
So yeah, Nick Fury, Maria Hill, Helen Cho, Eric Selvig.
Okay.
You know Eric Selvig?
Oh,
Run
yeah,
across
yeah.
him? Yep.
Yeah. Thor's dad or whatever.
yeah.
Thor's dad. That's what I
So-
wanted to
Thor
say
here,
too.
Thor's Earth dad.
Yeah.
Iron Man quits the team
Okay.
Yeah, huh?
and Clint retires.
Yeah, huh?
So then we have Steve Rogers
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
and Natasha.
Yeah.
Yes.
They train the new Avengers.
Yes.
Rhodes, Vision, Sam Wilson, and Wanda. So War Machine, Vision, Falcon, Wanda.
Okay.
What? That's so weird.
So War
And then-
Machine, he was a Skrull for a bit. Now he's better.
No.
Oh, no, I'm talking current time.
Oh, yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
I jumped ahead.
Yeah.
yeah.
I was like, of that team, the 2 leaders are dead.
Yeah.
Or missing.
Or on the moon or some
One
shit.
is dead, one's on the moon, maybe.
Scarlet Witch is crushed and now
dead.
alive in comic books.
Yes. What?
What?
Do you not know this about Scarlet Witch?
Scarlet Witch is alive in comic books.
Yeah, bitch.
Yeah,
So-
but the comics in the MCU.
No,
don't show that.
No, shut the fuck
bitch. You got to listen to me. I know what I'm talking about.
I think I know where it's going.
So there's a comic book, I forget what it's called, but it's maybe called TVA. And it's about the TVA, and it follows, I think, Sylvie maybe, or no, maybe Gwen Stacy. Anyway,
Gambit's in part of the
yeah,
team,
and it's got a bunch of the characters from they're like variants. They're like, what's going on? And there's a panel where they go into like a TVA basement or some shit, and Scarlet Witch is in a tube. So she's still around,
of course.
but she's in a tube.
Okay.
It was immediately confirmed that's not the MCU one.
Oh, well.
No, then never mind.
It just had the same costumes.
Maybe you shut the fuck up.
Yeah, maybe I gotta shut up, bitch.
Yeah. It's a variant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess everything.
Anyway, so
Yeah,
Scarlet Witch
so-
is crushed then.
Yeah. So when I said comics aren't the MCU, who was right? Me.
Yeah. He didn't even wait for us to like answer.
In a way,
him.
I'm glad. It would have been humiliating.
like I thought, he's like, who was it? I was like, oh, this is good.
I'm gonna have to say
with
you.
humble pie. No,
but
no,
he took
no.
it from me.
Yeah.
In a way, I'm glad.
We should know this
Maybe-
by now.
Maybe
Yeah.
more
We've been
insulting.
through this so many times.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Any whomst.
I
So
gotta remember
then
what I was saying because I was too
Vision chuffed
distracted.
off.
Yeah.
Being right. Yeah, we know. Vision chuffed off into who knows where.
He's up in the sky.
So Vision went up.
yeah.
Falcon's Captain America now. He's
Yep. Yeah.
there.
And Rhodes is like just a
Was a
baby.
Skrull
sick?
and now he's back.
Yeah.
But we haven't seen him since he was back.
Okay.
So we don't know what state he's in because he was
Yeah.
kidnapped from hospital, allegedly.
Yeah,
'cause
yeah,
that
yeah.
was- so he was kidnapped after
Civil War.
Like if the next time we heard about Rhodes, they were like, he's died.
yeah.
That would probably
'Cause he
it wouldn't
can't-
feel weird.
because he can't walk, right?
We don't know.
No, I don't.
It was
I
always-
could not tell you.
Kind of implied that his legs weren't good.
Maybe.
So does that mean that so a Skrull was impersonating Rhodes, and rather than being like, I got better, had to fake,
A limp
well,
or paralysis from the waist down.
Yeah.
I didn't watch Secret Invasion.
I
yeah.
I watched it. It's confusing because, like what we were just talking about with Age of Ultron and Iron Man 3, it doesn't really line up. It's the same with how it doesn't really line up with the Marvels. Like, they'll say this is the order in which the events happened. It's like, yeah, but the characters don't act like that.
Yeah.
So I think the director was like, oh, it happened after Endgame. And then the writer was like, it happened after Civil War. But then people were like, oh, after Civil War's bad because that means that a Skrull mourned Tony Stark.
Oh, yeah. Weird.
But then they're going to be like, oh, no,
Funny.
but the Skrull has some fucking mind control thing. So Rhodes, like, as in it'll be one of those things where it's like, Rhodey actually got all of the Skrull's memories, so he did mourn his friend or something.
Yeah.
You know, they'll loophole
Some
it.
dumb
I would
shit.
rather he didn't, and that could add some character, like, you know, like, because he'd be sadder.
just have it-
Anyway, whatever.
Just have it that he was going to get like a fucking
A scan.
and they kidnapped him. And he's like, he needs constant like maintenance to make his legs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, have it happen after Endgame.
Yeah.
Because it's weird.
Yeah.
I don't want to fucking address Tony Stark's death again.
Yeah, I want to
that
stop
and also-
thinking about that.
Yeah.
Also, then, like, when
I liked that he died because
Yeah,
I
you
do
do.
not like his character.
Fair enough.
And I hate that I have to keep thinking about him because everyone's like, man, I wish Tony was here. Why? He was a rich piece of shit.
Yeah, dude.
Captain America is someone you should mourn.
He's
now that's
Dr.
a guy.
Doom now, though. That's tight.
Yeah.
But yeah, also I like that maybe a Skrull was with Gamora on that planet and went back in time and said nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. That's awesome.
Yeah. Anyway, the Avengers team we then see next. Actually, this isn't any new people, but
Yeah, it's the same team, but then
minus a few for some reason.
Yeah. Scarlet Witch explodes those boys.
So it's Steve Rogers, Captain America, Black Widow, Falcon, and Wanda, Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
Why is the event? What happened to the other people? Why did the team keep changing?
I don't know,
Why
man.
did the team keep changing?
And then by Endgame, I guess, and like Infinity War, that's the next definitive Avengers.
Well,
No, but Infinity War,
split
that's
up.
where it gets tricky
Yeah.
because there's a bunch of people that aren't.
Avengers, but just help out the Avengers.
Yeah, like Ant-Man is never an Avenger.
Is Doctor Strange
But, like,
ever an
and also, like,
Avenger?
the
Yeah.
Like the Civil War stuff happens where there's two different teams.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fuck those two.
So
Are
you're like-
either of them Avengers? Are there no Avengers in Civil War?
Well, there's
Some
Avengers at the start.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, that's true.
And so either way, and then eventually, let's just fast forward. Here's a lot of crap.
Yeah.
Fast forward to then New World Order,
Yeah.
Brave New World. What's it called again?
New World Order.
New World Order.
No, Brave New World. Brave New
Brave
World.
New World.
Captain America
Captain
4.
America
Yeah.
Brave
4.
New World.
Where Captain America, President Hulk is like, we got to get the Avengers back together to Cappy. And
Yeah.
Cappy's like, yes.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah,
then-
doesn't he say what Avengers or some shit like
Yeah,
that?
basically. But he's like,
He's
because
then because he
President
talks
Hulk's kind of like, hey, I've been thinking we should get them
Yeah.
together. We got no Avengers. We got to get the Avengers.
We gotta just what if
and
a
Sam Wilson's
Fantastic
like,
Four ship comes through the sky?
Yeah,
We need
exactly.
Avengers. I
Can't
like this
roll-
idea. So
Yeah.
then he's like, he's percolating, have a big think, but then he become Hulk, and then like that, I guess, come.
Yeah.
a bit
He's
more
like, oh, we
pertinent,
really
right?
need Avengers, dude, because I cannot fight the Hulk.
Yeah.
Do you reckon because
yeah.
at the start of Infinity War they don't know that it's such a big deal? So maybe
Yeah.
that is the captain. That should be the last Avengers we look at.
Sure.
Yeah, okay.
Who's in that?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it matters a bit.
Why?
Well, because
Because they no longer exist.
I know they no
And now
longer
so
exist.
Captain America,
But,
Sam
like-
Wilson can grab it from whoever he wants.
But, like,
he's
would-
gonna grab Falcon. He's his buddy.
Yeah,
Lock
Yeah.
that one in. Who else are you gonna grab?
but like, what about? I'm trying to think of like people that are like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
No one knows him. Who he?
No, people know Spider-Man. They
That's
don't know
true.
Peter
Yeah, that's
Parker.
true.
We've been through this a million
I
times, and it doesn't
know.
fucking make any sense. But that's okay.
It's fine.
So I guess he could grab Spider-Man.
Yeah. But the thing is,
And then
does
learn.
Sam
I'd be
Wilson,
like, who are you?
Does
Peter
Sam
Parker,
Wilson
cool.
have a relationship with Spider-Man
Does
enough?
Sam
Yeah.
Wilson have a relationship with anyone?
That's my point.
Not really.
That's where we like who he's Avengers.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That's
it-
what I'm getting at. That's the question I'm asking.
Well, it's a question we're all asking. It's
Yeah.
the title of the episode.
Yeah.
When you really think about it.
I do.
Show me the boy.
Because he's gonna eat.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
but like
Because
Iron Man didn't know these pieces of shit
Why
when he
not?
put
Yeah.
together the
Yeah, but
Avengers.
it's government. It's not government sanctioned, so there's no shield backing here.
Well,
There's
actually,
a government sanctioned
yeah.
is Thunderbolts.
It's government. I mean, it was government.
Yeah, but by
When
the president became a Hulk.
yeah, he
Yeah.
in jail.
Yeah.
Yeah. By
Because
the prison president.
If because if
So-
it was the prison president,
Yeah.
there'd be a bunch of people saying no.
Yeah.
So the people that were on the Captain America side of Civil War would be like, fuck the government.
Yeah.
We've known because they've tried this before.
Yeah.
But is it still government?
No.
Because Thunderbolts is also not like is government, but isn't government.
No, but
because
it
it's,
is though.
But it's run by someone who wants to overthrow the government.
Yeah. But
No,
for
but
all
then at the
intents and
end of
purposes-
Thunderbolts, they know that it's not government because they're being sued by the actual Avengers.
Well, they're being sued by Sam Wilson. So in an American justice
but is
system,
Sam
you can,
Wilson-
But
that's
Sam
a ci-
Wilson-
that's a civil matter.
But Sam Wilson,
Here's the question about Sam Wilson.
he's the president's bodyguard, basically.
Is he?
He was.
That president's in jail. He didn't do a good
Was
job.
the president now?
I don't know.
And you're going to say, does it matter? And the answer is yes, big time.
Well, why would it matter?
Because it depends on their relationship.
well-
because we know because we've seen Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
Which is a huge flex.
Yeah.
We know that DeFontaine is a sack of shit.
Yeah.
And that she should be in prison, but she tricked everyone.
Well, no, but
But
they
the
never,
Thunderbolts know that too.
they
Yeah.
never resolved
What's your
whether or
point?
not she got impeached, though.
No,
Well,
but
they
she didn't get
didn't.
impeached because she wouldn't be giving a press conference
Oh,
being
so
that she's announcing a team.
She didn't get impeached because there was nothing to find, and the evidence that was going to be, hey, this is a problem.
Is the Avengers.
Is, well, it
Yeah,
would have
yeah.
been the Thunderbolts that would have given her, like, they would have given testimony, and Bob, who would have given testimony.
Oh, that's
Clearly,
true.
they have not given testimony because they live now in the Avengers Tower,
Yeah.
which is now owned by the CIA,
Yeah.
which is the U.S. government. So the
How?
U.S. government owned
The U.S. government's
Avengers.
suing itself?
No.
Captain
Sam
America-
Wilson.
But Sam Wilson is
Oh
an
my God.
independent?
But
Sam
Sam
Wilson is a
man?
person. Yes.
But Captain America,
Where's
the
he
mantle,
getting the money?
Captain
You don't-
America, the mantle is owned by the government. That's in Captain America 4 and in the other Captain Americas. That's why Captain America become Nomad. But Sam
So
Wilson's
Sam
the
Wilson,
man. He's
the
not-
man, is suing the team Avengers. It's like if we for somehow got around Disney's like trademark and
We
we're like,
did. The
where-
show's called
Yeah,
Plumbing the Death Star.
Let me finish, cunt. It's like if we somehow marked Plumbing the Death Star or copyrighted it as ours, and then we decided that for some reason the American government, we're American for some reason, then decided to buy Disney, and so America owned Disney, and then they were like, we're doing something called Plumbing the Death Star, then we're like, no,
We
we're
sued the
suing.
American government.
The American government currently have a team called the Avengers.
Yeah.
Okay. And which is it's the Thunderbolts. Now Sam Wilson as a Sam Wilson
As an
entity, not
individual.
as the individual, because he's like, I was on the Avengers, and as as the last remaining member of that, I'm
Bucky was on Avengers.
Yeah, I know. So that maybe he just got in there quick to the patent office and was like, I'm going to quickly patent this.
Yeah.
And I'm going to on the patent office.
It's crazy
I'm
the
gonna
American
copyright.
government did not have the patent for the Avengers.
Bucky wasn't in the Avengers.
No, he's
No,
a
he
Winter
never
Soldier.
was.
So yeah, it's he probably would have gone to like some sort of copyright thing and been like, I want to quickly copyright the Avengers. He's copyrighted it,
Wilson.
and Sam Wilson's been like, I am Captain America, which is maybe owned by America, the government. But at the same time, I'm also, suing like the new Avengers because they don't have the rights to that name. That's not yours to have. That's not yours to give.
That's a crazy thing for him to do.
Yes.
He's dude, the courts are gonna eat him alive.
Not necessarily.
He's fighting the U.S. government.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As Captain America.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Optics
I
are
don't like his
bad.
odds. I don't like his odds.
Either way, optics are terrible.
That's crazy.
And like the court of public opinion, who knows what's going on? Because it depends what the new Avengers have done.
Yeah, that is true.
Anyway,
Yeah. That's a
I'm
crazy
just saying, 'cause,
decision.
the American justice, as I am led to believe, is like, you can kind of sue anyone for anything in a weird way. Because again, that's a civil case, got nothing to do with like
Do
a
you
federal
think
level.
if you were Ant-Man and
Again, I'm not a lawyer. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I might be. But
Captain
I'm pretty
America's-
sure it's a civil thing, not a federal thing. So.
Captain America says you can join my team, I'm suing the American government. If I was Ant-Man, I would be like, let's pick a different name. We don't have to be the Avengers. That's
what
okay.
about we just drop the We just be the Avengers.
Let's just be the Avengers. I actually think it probably is not such a big deal.
Yeah.
They can be the Avengers. That's fine.
yeah. They got
Why does
Bucky
he
there.
care? Is it just for the brand recognition?
Yeah. And maybe as like the Avengers, you maybe get some perks. Like maybe you could live in the tower now.
No.
Maybe he wants to live in the tower. 'Cause
But the tower is like just like a public building.
because
Yeah,
really,
okay.
the
Are we
Avengers were
gonna
never... The Avengers... Also, it's a weird thing here because the Avengers were always privately owned.
Yeah.
It was privately funded, really, by Tony Stark.
Yeah.
No, Avengers is S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh, it's a shield initiative. Yeah, right.
So Shield, but
Tony.
Avengers Tower was owned by Tony Stark.
Yes.
He owned the property.
Yes. Because that
Avengers
was Stark
Initiative.
Tower.
Yeah. So that was Stark Tower. So he owned the tower. But maybe the facility out in
No, but then DeFontaine bought the tower.
Yeah.
So
that's
she owns
fine.
the tower now.
Well, the American government, because clearly she probably bought it with government funds.
Yeah.
I mean, is the whole... Okay. Here's what I think may have happened.
Yeah.
Yes.
She no longer is part of the CIA
Yeah.
because she's got what she wants now. She has superhero team.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like a Nick Fury if you hated Nick Fury, but you had to work for Nick Fury.
Yeah.
just
She
don't think-
leaves CIA.
Why would she's the director of?
Yeah.
Why would you give
I
away
don't
that
think she'd
cushy
step
position?
down.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, hey.
Yeah.
she
The only
might-
way you're getting rid of that one is if you get impeached or like you step down or you're fired,
Yeah.
I guess, by the sitting president.
Yeah.
Who is? Question mark
We don't
right
know.
now. Who was President Hulk's vice president? We don't know. Has another 4 years passed?
We don't know either.
No, we
We
know
had
that
one president-
only 14 months have passed.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, we do.
Because you had one president who was like, let's kill all aliens.
Yeah.
And then he got voted out to get President Hulk. And President Hulk's first, because he got asked in his first 100 days, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That did not, he did
It's a
not
bad look,
last
dude.
long.
It's a bad look for the American
Okay,
people.
so he got asked first 100 days.
Yeah.
Gone. Now the vice president stepped in. Okay. Who we don't know.
Yeah.
Then we don't, because then Thunderbolts is probably happening within that administration.
Yeah.
Right?
I would
and so
imagine.
then we have like a flash forward to 14 months.
Mm.
So there's a potential there's an election coming up.
Yeah, but I don't think the president's changed. I think
it
it's
would still
whoever the
be
vice president was.
of President Hulk.
Yeah.
And if I was President Hulk, Thunderbolt Ross,
Yeah.
who would I be choosing? Like, what kind of person would I have gone with in terms of like, my
Vice
VP?
president.
I'm honestly surprised they didn't do like Fontaine.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Be
that's what she's
Fontaine.
gunning for, if they're going to do President Fontaine at some point in the future. I don't know.
Strange.
It's bizarre. I mean, to look at the politics of the MCU, we've done it a million times, but it
Yeah.
is truly
And also,
baffling.
they don't have enough time to establish anything anyway.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
got Fantastic Four,
Yep.
which isn't out yet, but is close.
Yeah,
Probably.
yeah.
And
Then
Doomsday.
Doomsday and Secret Wars. And Brand New Day.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe Spider-Man will meet the new president.
Maybe. Maybe he will be.
Could happen.
I'm guessing Spider-Man not on Sam's Avengers.
Yeah.
he
Because the
might.
only people that Spider-Man has met in the Avengers,
Yeah.
he can kind of be like, not just like, in a big fight
Yeah.
at the very end of Endgame, is like all the people he met at the airport
That's true.
And Doctor Strange.
and Doctor Strange.
And Doctor Strange. Yeah,
Because
yeah.
he goes to
Yeah,
space
yeah.
with Doctor Strange.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he met the people in the airport and Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Right? So,
But Sam Wilson knows about Spider-Man.
well, I know.
Sam Wilson's on Spider-Man's team?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Sam. No.
No, they fight.
No.
But he-
No. Isn't Rogue?
No, because Spider-Man is on
Iron Man's
Tone's
team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Sam Wilson is never going to be on a team that Steve Rogers is not.
That's true.
So Steve and Sam are on
Yeah.
that
But
team.
so he would know about
he would
Spider-Man.
know of Spider-Man.
Do you think if you were making an Avengers, you would put
Yeah.
Spider-Man on it?
No, he's too young.
Yeah, he's a kid.
I'm not like what Tony. I'm not Tony.
Yeah.
I don't want to put like a high schooler or fresh out of high school, kid on a team. Tony, you're fucked.
I had it in my head wrong, and for some reason I thought that the two Iron Mans and the two Captain Americas were on opposite, like as in,
Swapped partners.
yeah, but they didn't.
That would've been awesome.
Rhodes was team Iron Man, and Wilson was team.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Peter is friends with the people on this team. He doesn't care about these guys.
Yeah, dude.
What's Peter Parker going to talk to Vision about?
Nothing, dude. They got nothing in common.
Rhodes?
Yeah, nothing.
T'Challa?
T'Challa, especially. That guy's a prince.
King.
And then Natasha.
that's true.
Natasha's going to be like, you're a horny fucking 14-year-old kid.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
talk to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to
voice
ruin
just
this.
break?
She'll be like, I've just ruined this boy's life by existing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
The other team, now they're the guys that Spider-Man would be friends
Yeah,
with.
dude.
Clint
and Spider-Man,
and
dude.
Scott?
They'd be fucking
That'd be yucking it up.
a storm, dude.
Peter would be like, whoa, movies. And Scott would be like, yeah, I watched movies when I was in prison. I like Star Wars too, kid.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm thinking, you're Sam Wilson. You now have like, well, it sucks because like, President Hulk told me to put together a team and now they've just gone and done it. Rude. I put my own team. We're going to call ourselves the real Avengers.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to take you to court. Don't worry about it. Who's he going for? Because I'm guessing he's going to choose his buddy Ramirez, who is Falcon.
Yeah.
So he's got that sorted.
Captain America, Falcon.
I'm guessing
Bucky?
he's going to go. Well, Bucky's on the Thunderbolts team, dude.
Oh, yeah, fuck.
Dude, he's like, hey, Bucky, do you want to join my
my team, the Avengers?
Yeah,
I'm on the Avengers.
Sam, you're mad at me. Oh yeah, fuck, I am.
Wait, is Bucky in that post-credit scene?
Yeah, like, he talks to Sam. He's like, I've talked to Sam.
Oh,
and
yeah,
Sam's
that's
tight.
right. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
He's the one who
that's
brings
right.
it up.
Yeah,
what
that'd
about
be very
Hulk?
funny. Hulk, I would say, Hulk could potentially be on that team.
But Hulk, the problem
Is Hulk Professor Hulk still? Or is he
he's got his horrible son.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Hulk,
but-
like, I got my horrible son. I got to deal with him, and now like I'm a dad now. I don't want to be their Avenger.
I think that's a weird problem. Is that all of Sam Wilson's choices?
After
dads.
Avengers.
Yeah, well, they're just all kind of retired. They're in their twilight
after
years.
Endgame, we see the Hulk twice. 3 times.
Yes.
Twice.
Yes.
Well, sorry, in 2 different things.
Yeah.
One time, he's still Professor Hulk. The other time, he's not.
When's he not Professor Hulk?
Well, you wouldn't know this because you haven't seen it.
Oh, the end of
Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
But is he not Professor Hulk? He doesn't really say much. What is he?
No, he's just Bruce
Ruffalo?
Banner, but still got his arm in a sling.
Yes, that would have been a long time ago.
Yeah.
Timeline-wise, right?
Well, no,
Arm in the
it's
sling?
after Endgame.
Yeah,
That's
but
what
the
I
most
mean.
recent one, he's Professor Hulk.
Yeah, but that's in
after,
She-Hulk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's after Endgame.
Yeah.
Because
No,
he goes to
I know,
space and comes back with his son.
Shang-Chi, then he goes space?
When does he go space?
Well, he goes because he's still recovering from Endgame clicking.
Yeah.
And so that's why
that's
he's
right.
there.
He goes space to get his son.
And then he goes space to get his son, and that's how while She-Hulk is happening.
Yeah.
And in that time, he's I guess
he hurts his arm.
Well, no, his arm gets
He's not in a sling anymore.
Yeah.
because space is good for your bones.
Yeah.
That
That
I mean,
makes
he's
Go
not, in a
to
sling, he's
space.
not in a sling at the start of She-Hulk anyway, because he teaches She-Hulk how to fight. She-Hulk because She-Hulk becomes She-Hulk because of Hulk.
Yes, that's
she
right.
drinks his blood. Or something.
Yeah, like a full-on Dracula.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
It's a car accident.
Yeah. She gets some of his...
She doesn't drink his blood like
No,
a
I
full-on
know
Dracula. That's why I
gets-
want that to be clear.
Yeah.
No,
He
because in the
goes
comics
space,
it's a
though, yeah.
blood
Blood transfusion.
Yeah.
But in
The comics, I think
She-Hulk,
he just gets a bit in him.
Yeah.
You know,
isn't it the other way around?
Hulk blood is fucking
It's
volatile, man.
Fuck, dude.
Ah. Either way, car accident, she gets a bit of Hulk blood, she become a She-Hulk.
Yeah.
While that's happening, he's like, I would love to help you out, but I heard I got a son maybe.
Yeah.
He goes to space. He comes back. He takes the whole run of She-Hulk of going to space.
Yeah.
And back again. Because that's what he does. Now he's like, I have a thing. Here's my dude.
Yeah.
Look at him. Look at his fucked
Look at
up
my
hair.
son.
Oh, God, it's
Now-
They fucked up his haircut. Yeah.
haircut so badly.
The other team that we know exists, because
Yeah.
we've seen it,
Yeah, okay.
is what people thought was the Young Avengers.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But is that Young Avengers maybe just Sam Wilson's Avengers?
Who is in the Young
Avengers.
Avengers?
What do you mean we've seen it?
We've seen the recruitment process.
Oh, yeah, that is
with,
happening. Ms. Marvel goes and
yeah.
gets Hawkeye.
Does
Other way
Falcon?
around.
Sorry, there's got in universe. There's got to be many people who've like, I'm so sorry. I met you as Falcon, so I'm going to keep calling you
Yeah,
Falcon.
of course. That's going to fuck him up all the time.
I'm so sorry. You are
Yeah.
Captain America.
I mean, people mostly just call him Sam.
That
'cause
would
no
be
one has.
so
that would be-
easy.
that's
No one else is
much
called
simpler,
Sam.
yeah.
Okay, Sam.
Yeah.
Does Sam know like Ms. Marvel,
No. I mean, I don't know when they would have met.
Kamala, and I guess probably like so. If I'm Sam.
No, but
I'm Sam. I'm putting together the team
Kate,
again.
yeah.
I'm going to
Kate,
go
okay,
to
so-
Hawkeye. I'm going to go to
so-
Clint Barton.
Yeah.
Clint, join my team. No, I'm retired.
Yeah.
But I'm training up this other
Kate.
Hawkeye.
Oh, yeah, Kate.
Here she is.
And Kate says, I'm
Bishop.
already on the Young
Yeah.
Avengers.
Kate's like, oh, sick. We're
but
putting
who's
together
putting
team.
together that team?
Sam.
Ms. Marvel.
Is it? No, it's not Ms. You're the most wrong. Ms. Marvel's the one who gets recruited.
Yeah. So Sam.
What TV? Where do you think? In what situation
Yeah.
Yeah.
is Ms. Marvel recruiting Kate Bishop? What
She wants to
series?
put together a
No,
team.
which series? What movie?
I don't remember.
Yeah, because it hasn't happened.
None of this has happened. That's the point.
Yeah.
No, but
It's all subjective here, right?
No,
No.
but I'm imagining a scene.
Yeah.
and Kate Bishop has recruited Ms. Marvel. That is a scene that has happened that we've seen.
Yes.
Yeah.
So who's putting that team
that's
together?
what this
You
is
think
what
it's
I-
Sam
this-
Wilson?
Well, I don't know.
I think it's
it'd
Sam
be,
Wilson.
It'd be,
Yeah.
I think it would
Why
be
not?
crazy now
Yeah.
if they're like, it's not Sam Wilson. Sam Wilson has a third Avengers and there's 3 Avengers running around.
Yeah,
unless that is what's happening.
Yeah.
exactly. We have young Avengers, we got new Avengers, and we got the original
Old
Avengers.
Avengers. God damn.
We're new coking this. You want your good Avengers? Yeah, introduce the new Avengers, so the old Avengers is the original recipe.
I should watch all of Phase 4 and 5
Yeah,
again.
dude,
and
I
make
think that would
myself
just
so
ruin your
Just
brain.
sick.
fuck your life right up, dude.
So my bringing it back,
Yeah.
would be just Sam Wilson being like, "Oh my god, that sucks. I want to make that. I was going to be in charge of that. So let's see. You're Sam Wilson in the current state of the MCU that we have only seen. We can have some subjective here.
Yeah.
But we'd like to. That's the whole point. He would be like, cool. We're getting Ramirez. He's Falcon. So we've got 2 in the team. Ant-Man. He would go to Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Because he knows Ant-Man. He'd be like, Ant-Man, do you want to be on my team? Ant-Man could be like, oh yeah, sure, brother. Or he could be like, I can't because of all the things that happen in Quantumania. I can't deal with that.
That's
I
very
gotta
funny. He's like, I
deal
let
with
out
my-
Kang, dude. He's going to fuck the world up. And then it's like, actually, no, it's actually not a big deal.
Oh,
Kang,
yeah, dude,
Kang actually
Kang,
doesn't
yeah.
matter anymore. So
I know
you're
that.
chill, dude.
Hey, Jackson, I would just like to formally apologize.
Have I been right the whole time?
Yeah.
Woo!
Ms. Marvel's putting together the team.
Damn, it feels good to be
Yeah.
gangster.
Yeah.
So I guess Sam is putting together a third Avengers.
Yeah, because
She ain't going to Sam.
No.
because
That's so funny.
Kamala misses being in the Marvels. So she's putting together a team.
That's very funny.
Okay, so maybe you've got
Why? How does she know about Kate though?
just from the paper.
From what?
Well, hang on a second.
In Kingpin's New York?
Exactly. In Kingpin's New York.
You think the people are talking
Yes.
about
no, you're
Hawkeye?
right. Not
Well,
in
she is-
Kingpin's New York.
So she's
is
in
the-
Queens,
She's
right?
the
Yeah.
stepdaughter of what's his name?
Yeah, swordsman.
Yeah.
As I say, she's
John
in
Swordsman.
Yeah, so she's in Queens, right?
Yeah.
Or whatever it
Yeah.
is, which is very close. I'm led to believe, close to New York.
Yeah.
So
Queens.
wouldn't be,
Yeah, Queens
or
is a
she in
suburb
Jersey?
of New York, isn't it?
Yeah,
Was she in
Queens.
Jersey?
Whatever, they're both
Whatever. Either way-
suburbs of New York.
Because
Yeah.
you see her dad as a bank guy talking to Matt.
Yeah.
And so, like, you know, he's in New York, Kate's in New York, she's in New York. They'll meet. They'll meet.
Here's my
That's
new theory,
fine.
and this is a very baseless speculation. This is more like a sister show baseless speculation.
Yes.
But I reckon we're gonna get a young Avengers made up of TV characters.
Yeah.
And then
Well, because the
Then
scene that you
old
remembered
Avengers.
correctly also references a movie character,
Whomst.
Cassie.
Oh
yeah.
Cassie Lang.
Cassie Lang.
Ant-Man 2.
yeah.
yeah.
Stature.
Yeah.
Terrible name.
Her name's Stature?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
dude.
sucks, dude. Awful
It's real
name
bad.
for a superhero.
Okay, so
She
you
fucked it
I
up.
think we got Young Avengers that are a separate thing. Sam ain't coming. Sam ain't
No.
doing that. Sam's not doing that.
But then it's so weird if
so
Sam.
So who is
Okay.
Sam got?
but it's so.
Saber is putting together the Young Avengers. Is Saber is Saber US government?
Who the
Saber's Nick Fury.
Who the fuck is Saber right now?
Saber's in space.
Saber's space. Why the fuck are they putting together a teenage team for space? What the fuck ship are they running?
It's also fucked up if Sam Wilson goes to Ant-Man and says, you want to join my old Avengers? And then Ant-Man's
He's like, I'd
daughter...
love to punch my daughter.
Yeah, my daughter's actually young Avengers right now. Saber...
Look, Cassie is probably doing that in secret.
Yeah.
So
Is
that's
Saber the
why-
government?
Is Saber the government is a great question.
And also, and which government?
Yeah, because
it's space.
it's fucking Nick Fury, but he doesn't belong to S.H.I.E.L.D. anymore because S.H.I.E.L.D. doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Or does it?
No, because Shield died with all the heli characters falling.
Yeah, so space is owned by no one.
Yeah. It's the final frontier.
They have that big laser grid around
Because there
Earth.
was Sword. And that
Sword
died.
was
Is
no,
it Sword Saber?
No. Well, Saber is the continue.
No, isn't Sword a continuation of the corrupt Shield? So it's like government-owned Shield.
Oh, yes,
and
'cause Sword are the
is like
ones-
fucked in the head.
Yeah, Swords are they're like the bad guys of
Yeah.
Ms. Marvel.
No, so
No, that's
WandaVision.
fucking cleanup crew or whatever.
Yeah.
what?
The guy.
Oh yeah, cleanup crew.
Yeah.
No, you're thinking
Damage
of
Inc. or whatever.
Yeah.
Sword is the
Damage
bad guys in
control.
WandaVision.
Yeah, and then they put a lady
Rambo.
Yeah, they ran Rambo through the dome. She become Photon.
Yeah.
And then they're like, damn, I wanted to kill a kid.
Does Photon work for Saber?
Yeah.
Well, Photon's an X-Men now.
yeah. So
She
Sam
works for no one.
So
okay?
Sam can't recruit.
She's sick
her.
and Beast is looking after her.
Yeah.
Because she went through another hole.
Okay.
Because if she hadn't gone to X-Men, I'm pretty sure Sam would have tried to recruit her.
Yeah.
Let's just.
Well,
I'm
no,
just gonna,
he's looking for her.
Well, yeah.
That's how Ms. Marvel ends. He's like,
Sam
fuck.
is trying to
No,
find.
sorry, Nick.
Yeah. Nick Fury is looking for Photon.
So Sam's gonna be like, "Hey Nick, where's Photon?" He's like, "I'm looking for her."
Is
Okay.
Nick... is Sam going to be hitting up Nick?
Well, Nick Fury's starting his own Avengers again.
with young people?
With young Avengers.
No, is it fucking... Oh, no, it's...
Is
Is it Rhodey or Sam? No, it's Rhodey. Who's... Because... Yeah, it's Rhodes. Rhodes cracks the shits with Nick Fury.
Yeah.
In Secret Invasion.
as
Could do.
Rhodes or as the
No,
Skrull?
as a Skrull.
So it doesn't mean shit.
Oh,
It doesn't mean shit, but
no.
also it's like a racist thing. Like, sorry. The conversation's not racist. It's about racism.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's crazy that a Skrull delivered that.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
That's like the only good scene from Secret Invasion.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm Sam Wilson. Let's just
Isaiah Bradley?
maybe.
But he tried to kill the president, but the president was a Hulk.
Yeah, but it was also proven that he was being mind controlled by the leader,
Who was
and
only
also
there
the
'cause-
Secret Service also tried to kill the president. Granted, he was a Hulk at the time,
Yeah.
and he went in jail. Also, if you want to know, if you're talking about killing presidents, Bucky, who is also a new Avenger and a senator, I don't know if
Killed
that
JFK?
killed JFK. So like, I don't know. I don't know if killing a president or attempting to kill a president is kicking you off a superhero team sponsored by the president.
Iron Man's suit almost killed a different president as
It
well.
kidnapped one though. Yeah.
We
If
really...
I was say it's the 1960s, I'm hanging out with JFK, right? I've won a special tour of the White House, in a fucking Kit Kat, and then JFK pulls a gun on me.
Yeah.
Can I fight back
What do you mean?
Yeah.
if I shoot the president
In self-defense.
because he pulled a gun on me?
Hey, brother, if the president's pulling a gun on you, it does not matter
Yeah.
what your next decision is. Your life is fucked.
Yeah. Presumably he's got a Secret Service who will then also fire on you the moment you have drawn that gun.
So if I'm in the motorcade
yeah.
and JFK turns around and says, "Lights out, pal," but I stab him in the neck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
I
then
will
get
be killed.
Yeah. Like you're like, look, people will look at that maybe like, it's crazy that our president hated that man and
Yeah.
decided that that moment was the time to like
Took him in the
act upon
motorcade
that.
to end his life.
But you did kill him in self-defense. But in the confusion, you did get shot by the Secret
Yes,
Service.
dude.
Yeah.
40 bullets to
Yeah.
my
Yeah,
brain.
in the back of the head.
Yeah.
Self-defense.
So, I am Sam Wilson. I'm like, I was going to make a team.
What the fuck
So
is
who-
Strike?
Oh, no. There's not another group.
I am Sam Wilson.
It's another group.
I feel like I'm just paling out water right now. Just trying my damn. I'm Sam Wilson. I want to go together. I know of superheroes around. Okay,
Yeah.
either I've known them personally or I've just heard about them. Who do I think should I involve in my team? Because I know. Okay, we know he has Falcon.
Yeah, he's
we
got
can
Falcon.
lock
That's
that
locked
one
in, dude.
Ramirez is there.
Yeah.
Okay, done. Next thing, maybe he's like, okay, I do need a super soldier. Maybe he does go to see Isaiah Bradley to be like, well, if they're new Avengers, we're old man Avengers.
Yeah, he probably will
Get
get
on the
Isaiah
team.
Bradley.
Question, I just thought about this because who else has he hung out with in recent times? Baron Zemo.
Okay, get Zemo on the team.
What he
dude.
doing?
What he doing? I mean, he has no superpowers.
Yeah, but he did prove that he was pretty useful against people who were superpowered.
That's
and
true.
Sam Wilson does know the power broker, so maybe the power broker can. But the thing is, Baron Zemo would not want that.
No.
So
He could go.
Anywho.
He could go Doctor Strange, but Doctor Strange in a hole.
But Doctor Strange is now with Klee in a hole. So
Okay,
unless
they're
they've
off
come
the
back.
table, unfortunately.
Yeah. Was Doctor Strange leading the event? No, Sam is lead. Don't ask questions.
Do you want a real?
I need to put the. I need
Strange.
I need to scoop the water out of
Okay.
the boat. I don't need to
put
be
it in.
emptying it in. So
Do you want a real quick rundown?
No,
Like
no.
really quick.
Yeah.
Like I mean, like rapid fire
Yeah.
where people are currently.
Yeah, that will probably be useful.
Because
If it's,
yeah,
if it's
we'll
very quick.
Yeah.
Ant-Man, Earth, fine.
Yeah.
Peter Quill, Earth, living with Granddad.
Could ask,
Peter
could
Quill.
ask
Yeah,
Peter.
let's not get too excited. Let's just go through these
Yeah,
real quick.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
fuck, I started the wrong spot. Black Widow, dead. Yelena, Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shang-Chi, haven't seen him, but we know he's friends with Hulk,
yeah.
and Captain Marvel. By we, I mean not Jackson, he hasn't seen the movie.
Yeah.
His...
So you could get Shang-Chi, yeah.
Yeah.
Is there another person in that meeting?
No.
Aquafina.
Well, I mean, he is friends with Awkwafina, but is there another Avenger?
I don't think so. It's just Miss
Brother,
it's,
you haven't seen the movie.
Yeah.
it's just
isn't it
Captain Marvel. Wong!
Wong.
Wong.
It's Wong. Yeah. Yeah, Wong's out. Sorry. Wong!
Wong. Okay, I like
I got
this
excited.
Screaming Wong. Wong could be part of the team.
Yeah.
Could get
Well, he
Wong.
is the Sorcerer
Sorcerer
Supreme.
Supreme,
They're
exactly.
useful to have.
Well, he's still around. He's not in a hole.
He's in the hole, so he's like, "Oh, I know." Okay, Sam's like, he goes to Wong. He's like, "Wong,
Okay,
hey, where's Stephen
this
Strange?" He's
very
like,
quick-
"Brother, he's in a hole with Klee." I mean, like,
But
damn,
I'm free.
do you want to be a part of the Avengers? We need a Sorcerer Supreme.
Is he going to
Done.
bring
Wong
his
is there.
friend Stephanie or whatever her name is?
Well,
I hope
if,
so.
if the Thunderbolts,
If
or
they
the new
finish
Avengers,
The Sopranos.
yeah,
What's her name?
I don't know, dude. Why would you think I'd know that?
dude?
Yeah, fair enough.
Well, I was going to say, if the new Avengers, if they've got Bob, they can have Stephanie,
Yeah.
It's not Stephanie. It's
Heather?
Rachel.
no, it's a silly name because it's spelled funny.
Zephyr.
Okay, yeah, if they can have Bob, who is not a really superpowered individual,
Yeah.
well, he is, but he's not using his powers.
They can have
whatever.
Zephyr.
They can have Zephyr, and she can go and do
Yeah.
be like, chilling around the house, eating Cheetos,
Yeah.
having a great time.
You got to have one of them.
Gotta have
you
one
got to have
of 'em.
somebody eating Cheetos in your Avengers team.
And exactly, so we got Zephyr, or Sam's got Zephyr, and the T-Bolts, they got Bob. Perfect. Okay. Now who else? He's being consumed by who? What this person's name is? Never
Yeah.
mind.
No. We're still going. All right. Eternals. Who was left on Earth?
Kingo.
Sprite and Kingo.
No. Wait. Were they the only two?
Yeah.
No. Kingo got sucked
Oh, it's
into.
only Sprite then.
It's just Sprite. Who's a
Kingo
person?
gets sucked off into space.
Yes.
Damn, why?
Rip to Kingo,
Wait.
dude.
No, because some of them left and then the others got sucked off into
That's
space.
Yeah.
right.
But the ones
Star
that got,
Fox.
Star
the
Fox.
ones that got sucked off
Patrol.
into.
Yeah.
So there's some on a ship.
Yeah, Thena is on a ship.
No. But the others, did they get sucked off?
They
Yeah,
got
got
sucked
all-
off
all
by
sucked
a-
off
Yeah,
by
yeah.
a
And they're
boy.
like Judgment Day is coming. But then did
Arisham?
Arisham put them back on Earth
No,
after that, or he
we
just
don't know yet.
They're not
They're
on
like,
Earth.
we're sucking you off, and then we'll be back in X many years to judge Earth.
But
and
the
only Sprite remains.
Suck off.
The
Yeah.
suck off is permanent.
The suck off is gone. They have taken Kingo and
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. he
main
takes
lady.
They robbed the world of its greatest actor, Kingo. dude.
Thena, Druig, and
Yeah.
Makari depart on the Domo to warn Eternals
so
on
they're
other
on
planets.
the ship, and that's where they meet Star Fox and
fucking
Pip the Troll.
Yes.
Also great, these are potential Vengers.
Yeah, that's true. Get him in.
And then Cersei, Fastos, and Kingo
Yeah.
are lifted into space
Yeah.
by Arisham.
Yeah.
And he turns them into a singularity. Okay, so no.
Turns them into a singular.
takes the
Sprite's
trio-
the only one left. And
No
she's
more
just
water.
Sprite's
yeah.
a little girl.
Yeah.
Sprite's
So-
just a little girl. She's not on the Avengers.
Spider-Man, No Way Home. Spider-Man, no one knows who he is, but they do know Spider-Man's a guy.
Yeah.
He just exists in Queens. Not Wong. Ned is a wizard.
Ned is a
but
wizard.
Ned doesn't remember he's a wizard? Or does Ned remember he's a wizard?
Ned isn't a wizard yet. He just can know spells, maybe. I think
Yeah.
it's just inherent. He has the ability to cast spells.
He
Yeah.
made fucking portals.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can't do that.
Yeah, I know, but like, wasn't he like?
Peter can't do that.
Wasn't he had the sling ring?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he also, they say he's got spells.
Yeah,
But he's
because,
not, he's not a wizard. He's not a full wizard yet.
No, he's actually more of a sorcerer.
Until
it's
the
innate.
the
Yeah.
He's kinda got
greatest
dragon
TV
blood
show ever
in
made,
him.
Ned and Wong,
Yeah.
comes out.
Yeah.
Exactly. So like Ned, he hasn't got his magic powers
Okay,
through
so-
study.
Yeah.
He just has them through
So Ned
his
and MJ,
bloodline,
we won't
maybe.
worry about that?
Yeah.
No.
Don't worry
Okay,
about
Ned's just out there
Ned
living.
maybe needs to go to that
being a
place where that
beautiful-
Minotaur was.
Beautiful
Yeah.
bald man.
He's
But
a
only in
beautiful
real life.
CEO of
Beautiful.
sex.
Yeah, the CEO of sex.
Yes. So he needs-
Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Wong, fine.
Ned
Yeah.
could be like in that temple or whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That they were training a bunch of wizards.
Yeah,
We got so much to get through. So Doctor Strange, he's in the hole with Clea.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wong is
Sorcerer Supreme.
hanging out in She-Hulk.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Thor Love and Thunder. Thor not on Earth has a kid now.
Don't worry. Yeah,
Everyone
he's
else
fine.
dead?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Black Panther, T'Challa dead.
Shuri though.
Shuri is the new Black Panther. She's on Earth.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's it.
Namor's there.
Namor's there. He was bad, but now he's around still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wanda's dead.
Yeah.
Vision went up.
Yeah.
Falcon's Captain America. Winter Soldier is
Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolts.
Loki's a tree.
Yeah.
Hawkeye retired.
Yep. New
Hawkeye
Hawkeye.
is Young Venger.
Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah.
could
Works
be.
for Saber. We're in the weeds again.
Okay.
Moon Knight? Who fucking knows?
Moon Knight, many different personalities.
Yeah.
So
What
one
happens
of them
to the-
could join the Avengers.
Yeah.
What, that's funny. What? Hey, here's a pitch. There's 3 Avengers teams. He's got 3 personalities. They all
Moon
join
Knight's on each. They say you should
Which
not
one
be on
get-
the Young
yeah.
Avengers.
Which one gets the cab driver?
Young
Young Avengers.
Yeah.
Easy.
He's driving
easy,
them
easy.
around. 'cause
Yeah.
They can't drive
needs
yet.
that.
Yeah, but then also some of the young, if
He could do on join all 3
Yeah.
Avengers. That would
Yeah,
work.
that's a good gag.
but what happens look,
Yes.
maybe some of us haven't seen Moon Knight, so I don't know what he's up to at the end of Moon Knight.
Yeah.
Oh, brother, it's been so long. Ethan Hawke die.
Yeah.
I know that much.
We
Doesn't he uncover a new
Yeah, the
personality?
cab driver.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, the cab driver is there, and then he shoots Ethan Hawke, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Episode.
because like I think he's like, I need to chill or whatever,
Yeah.
and like I don't need to deal with all that bullshit or like I turn the other cheek kind of stuff, whatever. I don't need to kill Ethan Hawke.
I
But then his
see.
cab driver's like, I'll fucking ruin you, mate.
Okay.
bruv, bang, bang. Or maybe he speaks in a Bronx accent. Who could tell?
Who can remember?
Remember, not me. So, yeah,
okay, so Moon Knight is still working for Khonshu.
that's the Egyptian god. I thought that was another government-run team. In my head, I went like K. Dot. Hey,
yeah.
Who the fuck does
Who
that
is
stand for?
Khonshu?
What? Oh no. Okay, that's
The Egyptian god. All right.
Yeah, because the cab
big-
driver's still working for
Yeah,
him.
yeah,
which
yeah,
is
yeah,
the
yeah.
mid-credit
America
scene.
or the UK?
America.
Is he in
No,
New
does
York?
he work at the British Museum?
He catch a plane.
He travel
No,
around?
brother, okay.
brother,
Ms.
he can-
Marvel,
he
she
can-
went to space. Now she's back. She's recruiting Kate
Yeah.
Bishop.
Yeah, she
and Cassie Lang.
Yeah, Saber.
Anything else in Ms. Marvel worth noting?
No.
No, Photon is in X-Men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Photon. Yeah, no, that's the Marvel.
That's
one.
the-
Sorry.
She-Hulk's around.
She helps
Yeah.
around.
She's
she
a
can
loyal.
swing.
Abomination?
He's around.
He's around. He runs a retreat.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. He's.
Oh, that's
yeah.
right. But then she doesn't fight him. She goes into Disney Plus.
Yeah.
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 Because
Because he's just like chilling or whatever. Then you've got like Brad, let's say, who takes some Hulk juice maybe.
But he might
But then also
not
maybe
have
not
Hulk powers at the end
because she goes into
Disney Plus.
yeah.
What's next?
So I guess Disney Plus is around.
Yeah.
Could recruit that.
M'Baku's also around.
Oh,
We
yeah,
forgot about
yeah.
him.
Yeah.
And Riri Williams,
Yep.
Ironheart.
Oh yeah,
She's young Avenger, sure.
I would imagine.
Surely.
But she hasn't met anyone.
No, but she might in her TV show.
yeah.
If it,
Oh yeah.
If it ever comes.
Yeah.
Plus, like they need a tone.
Yeah, exactly.
They need a mech guy.
Need a mech guy. So
She's young.
They've got a mech guy, Rhodes.
for young Avengers.
young
Oh,
Avengers.
not Young Avengers. No, Rhodes shouldn't be in Young Avengers.
No.
He's old.
Yeah.
Wait, is Ironheart coming out?
Yes, probably, dude. I don't fucking know.
You said this was gonna be quick.
Oh,
you
I kept getting
lied.
distracted. Ironheart comes out in June, which is maybe this month.
Fuck. Okay, what next? I missed when I was thinking about Wong.
Same. I'm
Werewolf
Sam
by Night.
Wilson. Oh, Man-Thing's kicking it around. So
Man
is
Thing's
Jack
kicking
Russell.
back,
Yeah.
and so's
So is Elsa Bloodstone.
Oh,
I
she
think it was
dead.
meant to be in Thunderbolts. Isn't that
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were like, would be cool to have him in Thunderbolts, but that also wouldn't make sense with the plot.
No.
If Fontaine's like, I need to kill Man-Thing. He's another project we need to get rid of. Anyway, that's my bad. I put water back in the boat.
Yeah,
Go
but
on.
it's okay
that's
because
okay.
he's in he wasn't available for Thunderbolts because he's in another property.
Oh, hot dog. That's right. Man-Thing's coming back. Man-Thing on Sam Wilson's team. Lock it in.
Sam Wilson, Falcon, Man-Thing, Jack Russell.
Okay, we got four new Avengers.
We got a werewolf, a swamp, a bird, and a shield. What more do you want?
Ant-Man's back.
And an ant.
and an ant.
Peter Quill's back.
Spaceman.
Yeah.
Agatha's dead.
Yeah, she's a ghost, though.
But you got Wiccan.
Yeah.
Wiccan's going to be the Young Avengers.
Captain
Young
Marvel's in space.
Yeah.
Photon's in X-Men.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ms. Marvel's in Young Avengers.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Deadpool and Wolverine.
It doesn't matter. Not part of this
Sam's
reality.
not getting them.
Yeah.
Is
Not part of our
Oh, they're
reality.
not in 616,
Not part of our
are they?
reality.
Not in
They shut the
616,
fuck up.
baby. Not in 616.
Because that whole thing is about to be pruned or whatever.
Yeah.
Because
but not anymore.
Yeah, no.
No,
Not
but now
where it
they
is.
just live in Deadpool realm.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Stop thinking about it.
Okay.
You're thinking about it. Stop it.
Secret Invasion. What's her name? Amelia Clark's.
Amelia
yeah.
Clark's, she's the multi-scroll.
She's
or
got an
whatever.
arm that's.
She's got an arm that's Drax's arm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But too little.
Yeah, but tattooed. So
Why'd
it's
they
nice that
pick-
those tattoos are genetic.
Yeah.
No, their powers.
Their
Yeah.
power, the tattoo comes from his powers.
Makes sense.
What about
Nick Fury's in space.
Nick Fury's in
we
space.
knew that.
Huh?
Everyone else is dead.
Yeah.
So I guess you could do, Amelia
Oh yeah, the
Clark.
Super Skrull's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Amelia Clark is the Super Skrull.
Who does she fight? That's also the Super Skrull. Because remember, it's two Super
Yeah, I know.
Skrulls fighting.
But now you're a little.
Now she's the last
Yeah,
Super
yeah.
Skrull, I guess.
Also, you've got Mendo's dead. That sucks. What's her name? Coleman.
Oh,
She's
yeah,
kinda
Olivia
like
Colman.
Olivia Coleman. She's British. Nick Fury.
Yeah.
But she's maybe actually British D. Fontaine.
Oh, yeah. Maybe she's a bad guy.
And also Maria Hill's dead.
Yeah.
They did a lot in Secret Invasion, but they did it bad.
Yeah.
Echo?
She's
She
she's
in
still around.
Daredevil?
She's still around. She's not in Deadpool, but she's still around.
Yeah.
She's still around.
Yeah.
She's not in Daredevil, but she's still around.
Yeah, she's still around.
She's still around, dude.
She's still around.
she's
In
still around.
Kingpin's New York.
Yeah, dude.
Kingpin's New York.
Yeah. She's watching the news beard like, no, I thought I shot that in the head or
Oh,
whatever.
fuck, dude. Kingpin owns New York.
So okay, I am Sam Wilson. I want to make Avenger. I have my buddy Ramirez. He is Falcon. So we have Bird, we have Shield. Okay, sick.
We got Daredevil as well.
Why
Does he have Daredevil?
No, as in around.
Oh,
He's
it's around.
He's around. Okay. I am Sam. I'm Sam Wilson. I have connections with military. And I'm a good
Rhodes.
So Rhodes. I also have connections in just like, as being Captain America, I'm a good speech boy. So I like to talk to people. So I'm a very people person.
Yeah.
So I can have a good with chats. So who's he gonna get? He's gonna get Rhodes. He's like Rhodes. I always put together a team.
Yeah.
They're besmirching Tony's good name.
I'm making a new
And
Avengers.
I am. We have Shield. We have Bird, and we need Mech.
Yeah.
Get in.
And surely the sort of impetus for this Avengers is he's like, the president became a Hulk.
Yeah.
And he's like, if that happens again,
We got to kill the
we got to
president.
kill the
I
president.
spoke to him. I talked him down, but brother, I got
It
that
was
shit
not easy.
kicked out of me.
So
like,
probably he's gonna
And he's also he does have friends in Wakanda.
Yeah.
So Shuri could be on the
Shuri's
team.
running Wakanda.
Okay,
No,
so-
she's not.
What do you?
Who's running Wakanda?
Doesn't she give it up to be the Black Panther?
No, that's
Doesn't
T'Challa does
run?
that.
Doesn't
I
M'Baku
thought-
run it now?
I thought you could be the reigning like
I've probably
royalty and
fucking
also
forgotten.
be the Panther. Can't
Don't worry
that's
about it.
whatever
Forget
other-
I said anything.
That's what all the others have done.
So
why
In
can't?
Shuri's absence, M'Baku steps forward to challenge
Oh,
for
she
the
meets
throne.
the little boy.
Yeah.
She meets the
She meets
little
the little
boy,
boy, dude.
and they're doing time jumps.
Yeah.
The little boy's now
He's
like
a young Avengers
he's
Black
a
Panther.
young Avenger Black Panther.
Toussaint. That
Yeah.
was his name.
No, I think
T'Challa
it was
too.
what?
He's
Tous-
Toussaint.
I thought it was
Toussaint, but his
I thought it
Wakandan
was
name is
just
T'Challa.
Yeah, it wasn't just T'Challa.
To probably if I was Sam Wilson, I'd try and get the Hulk.
Yep.
But the Hulk has a boy.
So the Hulk could be like, well, my boy.
Hulk and son?
Hulk and
Look,
or
honestly, if you're
Well,
you're calling up
Shang-Chi.
Hulk, you might as well fucking get his cousin. Have
She-Hulk.
3 Hulks.
Yeah.
That's what I was
She-Hulk.
thinking. If I was putting together a team,
Yeah.
I just get 3 Hulks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm done. What do I need?
Falcon,
Look.
3 Hulks.
Yeah, like,
Call up your good friend the president. Get
yeah,
a red Hulk as
4
well.
Hulks. So I'm like, the problem that I faced was a red Hulk,
Yeah.
right? The problem I had was a Hulk and I am but a bird.
Yeah.
So if I had 3 Hulks fighting 1 Hulk,
That's
and
a
now
great
if I
idea.
have 4 Hulks,
4 Hulks. Because, like, President Hulk can learn to control it.
yeah.
Okay, so this
I
is
have
the team I'm
4
picturing.
Hulks.
Captain America,
Uh-huh.
Falcon,
Yeah.
Man Thing,
Yeah.
Werewolf by Night,
Yes.
Hulk.
Yes. Hulk, 4 times Hulk.
Yeah.
Oh man, we got so many damn Hulks.
We got so many fucking Hulks,
We got
dude.
Hulks. We got Shield.
Yeah.
We got Bird. We got Dog.
And we got Swamp.
Okoye.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She was in the Avengers during the blip for 5 years.
That's true.
Okay.
so
So was she back in like Wakanda doing Wakanda biz?
yeah, but
Or
maybe,
she was in Riri Williams maybe looking after.
yeah.
I don't think you're getting Ant-Man back, except maybe you will. Peter Quill's retired.
Peter Quill's
I
looking
reckon-
for an adventure.
I reckon
He's
you get-
sad. He wants to
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
You get Peter Quill.
Dude,
Peter
that's
Quill.
dude, for Peter Quill.
Star-Lord will return. Don't you remember?
Yeah, I'm just thinking about like he got like mad alien hole, you know, in space, and now he's on Earth.
Eating cereal at his granddad's
Dude,
house.
like I just mean like you know he gets on the apps or whatever.
I know that you are so excited.
He's waiting for the mutants to come across
Yeah,
because
dude.
then he's like, Beast!
Whoa!
What is this?
That
What
girl
if
that's-
Gamora
yes.
just has regular human
Well, yeah,
anatomy?
Gamora,
Yeah.
sure, but he dated many other aliens.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Because at the start of Guardians of the Galaxy, he's like, if you shine a torch on this, it's like a Jackson Pollock painting because he's been coming all over
He's
his
been
spaceship.
coming like crazy, dude.
But he's also really horny for human characters because he wants to fuck Alyssa Milano.
So lame, dude.
Dude, I know that
He's wasting it.
you are the eternal optimist that alien genitalia is going to be the best you've ever experienced.
Yeah,
but
it's just
maybe
different.
human beings is actually the peak.
But
for,
it'll just be different. That's
for
what I'm
whole,
excited about.
whole
dude.
and hog.
You know?
Yeah, but it's again,
Yeah, but you can fuck a hole in the ground. That's different.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's not like a
Person. You can fuck a dog.
tarantula woman or
Don't
whatever.
quote me on that. Just because I said you can fuck a dog doesn't give you permission to.
Yeah.
I guess you got that Cosmo dog.
Yeah.
Laika.
Yeah.
You can fuck Laika.
yeah.
Borat's daughter. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Korg.
You can fuck
Korg.
Korg.
Be
Korg's
awesome,
around,
dude.
maybe?
Korg.
He's playing Xbox, I think.
Korg's
In New
in there.
Asgard, you got New Asgard.
You got Valkyrie.
Yeah.
We got Valkyrie.
You got Valkyrie.
I was thinking because look, okay,
You don't
probably
have
want
Lady Thor because she is in
But
heaven.
you kind of also
Yeah.
could just have a
For how?
from fucking magic.
yeah,
Dude, but if you're doing
magic,
that,
dude.
if you're doing magic, you can have any of these guys.
Well, I'm
Tony
thinking-
Stark's there.
No,
Yeah.
but they showed her in heaven.
yeah,
Yeah, but they showed Tony Stark.
In
no,
heaven.
but that was
No.
cut.
so
Yeah.
how about okay? So what if it's like okay, we'll just do like very much like okay, we'll maybe Sam is like I know what I had before and I want to have it again. So I'm like
okay.
Steve, like I'm Steve. So I got the shield. He had the shield. I got the shield.
Yeah.
I was in it. I got me again as Bird over there.
Uh-huh.
That's great. Okay, so cool. We got like we had a Tony. Well, we got Rhodes. Basically the same.
Yeah, yeah.
Fantastic. You're on the ship. Get in.
Yeah.
Now we got like okay, Hawkeye. Sweet. Hey, Hawkeye, can you be in there? I'm part of the Avengers. He's like, damn, I got no bow and arrow, boy.
Yeah.
So we need like a marksman. Is there any marksman around who's good at shooting? Echo.
Bullseye from Daredevil.
Daredevil would be
Isn't
interesting.
in a bad way?
He escaped.
He escaped. He got out.
We'd be like fucked up, like in the
Yeah,
head.
he's not doing good.
No,
but he got out.
no. Is it Bullseye or is it who has their back broken in Daredevil?
Nobody in the new
Nobody in the
season.
new one. He throws Bullseye off a building, and now he was in jail, but he got out.
Oh.
And then he tried to shoot.
He could have Daredevil. Daredevil could be his Hawkeye equivalent.
That's true. That's true.
It's crazy though. Like if I was picking an Avenger, if I was Sam Wilson, right?
Yeah.
And I had been to space.
Yes.
Okay. And then it was like, I need to pick a new team, and they were like,
Yeah.
Daredevil's got like heightened senses. I would be
Nah.
like, probably
Probably
he can
not.
stay in New York. Honestly.
Yeah. I'm getting Wong. get him on.
Wong,
We
great
need that.
choice.
Let's see. Spider-Man, I'm like, he's too young, but he has been to space. But maybe I'm like, but he was using like Tony's suits, and I don't have that anymore.
Yeah.
So I'm iffy on that.
I don't know about Spider-Man, yeah.
Vision I would like, but I can't find
I don't
him.
know where he's going.
No.
Motherfucker's
I do
in
want a
space.
god.
Yeah.
So maybe either I go to New Asgard and I see what's going on.
Get Valkyrie.
Either get Valkyrie or maybe like
reckon you work with-
Ares or whatever, like in the comics. They get like,
yeah.
like
if
a
we're
god of war.
incorporating comic guys,
No.
we can't have more guys. They've already got so many
no,
guys.
Oh, actually, no, I'm getting Hercules.
Oh,
You forgot about Hercules, you fucking idiot. You forgot about Hercules and Zeus, you fuck. I'm getting Hercules.
I'm
Okay.
getting Punisher to shoot me.
So yeah, he's probably
I've
getting...
been bad Punisher. End my life.
Yeah.
Because Hercules is going to come to town, potentially maybe to punch the shit of the new Avengers, like he's punch the shit of the young Avengers.
Doesn't he want to kill Thor?
Yeah, but also he's like...
Thor's not on Earth.
I know, but Odin was like, go to Earth. Like, yeah.
Odin?
Yeah, not Odin, sorry, Zeus. Zeus was like, they make fun of us. They think they're better than us.
Yeah.
These are heroes. Who do they think they
Go
are?
to
We're the
fucking
gods.
Earth.
What are they doing over there? Go down to Earth, smack him in the mouth for me,
Yeah.
come back and tell me how well you hit him.
or like you can
So he's
imagine
doing
like
that.
Sam going to space and he goes to Thor.
Yeah.
And Thor's like, "No, I can't help you," but and like he's just friends with Hercules now.
Yeah.
And then Hercules is like, "Yeah, I'll do it."
Yeah, so I reckon Hercules come down. Maybe he fight. It happens off camera.
Yeah.
Basically, I reckon Sam's got Hercules.
Okay.
Because
So
you
we
got a god.
We got
Okay.
Captain America.
No. Yep.
We got
Falcon. Yep. You got 4 Hulks.
We got 4 Hulks.
You got a dog.
You got Man Thing. You got Werewolf
Swamp.
by Night.
Yep.
And you got Hercules.
Yeah.
This is a big Avengers.
This is a pretty good team.
And also, it's the worst. Like, imagine them talking.
Oh, horrible, dude. Horrible shit. They got nothing to say to each other. These
Yeah.
people. The Hulks would dominate. The
Oh, and you
Hulk,
got Rhodes.
Yeah, and
I mean, at
Rhodes.
least the Hulks can talk.
Yeah, that is true.
Like, I could have a conversation with She-Hulk or Hulk.
yeah, or
Yeah.
Scar.
I couldn't talk to Scar.
I'd be like, bro.
I'd be too distracted. It would be like the scene in Austin Powers with the mole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Haircut.
Shit hair.
Shit hair.
Shit hair. Sorry.
Shit ass.
Brother, lovely to meet you. You
Shit
must be the guy who's Bob. Oh, fuck
Yeah.
them.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
Bad haircut to meet you. Oh,
No,
I'm so
fuck.
embarrassed.
Yeah. Do we
Wong.
Wong is there, yeah.
How big is
How big
in
are you
Avengers?
going? Like, also, like, yeah, it's also it feels very dude
Avengers-
heavy.
Yeah,
Avengers never
it's a bit
went-
of a penis fest.
You got She-Hulk.
You
as,
got
like,
She-Hulk. But
Yeah.
then who else is there?
Echo.
Echo.
Who's probably more likely Young Avenger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking
Captain Marvel.
Shuri. Black Panther.
Yeah, actually, Shuri could be
Shuri
there.
be on the team. Chuck Ron.
Yeah, sure, he could be on the team.
Captain Marvel's probably not, because she
She's-
wasn't even there when Infinity War happened.
She's
in space. And
like-
also, like, she's very much a direct response to a threat.
Yeah.
If Sam was like, hey, what if something happened? She's like, yeah, shit's happening all the time in space, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
What's
fucking
happening?
idiot.
Oh, another team's got your name. Big. Grow up.
Yeah.
Stop crying.
Fuck off.
Lose my number.
I like the idea of Captain Marvel being like, yeah, sure, I'll fix that, and just blowing up Earth. There you go, sorted.
See,
Fuck
fucking-
off.
No one's
Done.
going to call me ever again.
Right. You
Figured
with
it
your
out.
little crybaby
Um,
problems.
What's her face? The
Yeah.
Super Skrull.
Oh, yeah.
she's a girl.
Yeah. Get her on.
Amelia Clark.
Amelia Clark.
An actress I have no issue with, but only picks the worst possible
She truly
projects.
does.
Really does.
Is that all the ladies?
Wanda's corpse.
Yeah.
Okay. Wanda's corpse. Good choice. It's a good choice. Fuck.
Yep.
And then, what about the Blood Hunter from Werewolf by Night?
Oh yeah, I was like
Elsa
Elsa
Blood Hunter.
Bloodstone.
Bloodstone. Get her in.
Yeah, and why not?
What, she can fight monsters and shit.
Yeah, I'm surprised that there isn't like another team, like a fourth one, which is the like
Dark
Dark
Avengers,
Avengers.
yeah.
But it's like her, the dog, the swamp, fighting
Ghouls and
Yeah,
a
goblins.
Frankenstein or whatever.
Yeah.
I reckon
Ghost.
Super Skrull would probably be Dark Avenger.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But also, like-
fighting Agatha.
Yeah. Fuck Wiccan.
Yeah.
Wiccan's Young Avengers, though.
Yeah.
Is, are they though?
In the comics.
Yeah, but
Yeah. Yeah.
At the end of Agatha All Along, they say, let's go find your fucking brother, and then they disappear.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean young Venger.
Yeah, I reckon.
Where else are they fucking going?
Could be normal Venger.
No.
To honor your mom. To honor your mom.
No.
Young Venger, dude, all the way down.
Yeah. Tommy and Wiccan, they young Avengers.
Fast and Magic.
Fast Magic. Those are the two boys you got to have.
Any of the Guardians of the Galaxy, or are they staying in space?
They're all staying in space except for Peter.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think Sam might grab Peter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could do.
I think maybe he can't get all I don't think he's getting Swamp or Dog.
No.
And I think he's like of Hulks, I reckon maybe he's getting one.
Where?
President Hulk is probably going to be like, I'm in jail for a reason.
Yeah.
I'm not going out of jail. That's rude.
Yeah,
so
that's
he's going to stay in
I got
there.
to respect the boundaries of the American judicial
Don't you understand?
system.
I am president, but so are we.
I'm sorry that I was president.
See?
Hey, do you think Man-Thing's going to be massively instrumental in Doomsday and Secret Wars?
No.
You don't think in a movie that is like
The Nexus of all reality?
is all about busting open realities and
Did
entering
they establish
alternate...
that at all in Werewolf by Night? Did they establish anything about Swamp Man Thing in Werewolf by Night?
No.
Not at all.
Then no.
But just the fact that they're bringing him back at all
Yeah,
for
but
an unrelated project.
Yeah, he's just gonna be fucking
Nah,
in the background. He's there for fan service of freaks like you.
No, he was the champion of... Scar knows him.
Scar knows
Mate,
him.
no, he doesn't.
No.
Hulk knows him.
Hulk might know him.
Hulk might know him.
Hulk maybe beat the shit out of him.
That is
That's
the
before
one
Hulk
scene.
got smart.
The one scene we've never seen in the MCU that is implied that I would love to watch is Hulk beating the shit out of a Man-Thing who doesn't know what's happening. And I also love that Man-Thing was a champion because he doesn't know he was. They let him into the arena. He killed people.
He
They
burnt
let him
everyone
out. He
alive.
was like, where am I? What's
They
going
gave him
on?
a palace. He's like, okay.
But-
They sent men, women in there to be like, what does he want? They come out confused.
He wants nothing.
I don't know.
When I'm horny, he's horny, though, I guess. And then when Hulk squishes his head like a plum, he just turns up in the Everglades again and is like, it's not even like, that was crazy, because he doesn't think anything. He thinks,
Yeah.
I'm in the swamp again.
It's like, oh, my good friends, the Gators. Wait, no. Gators.
The way you're talking about all of
Gators.
this, you really think he's going to be the key to Doomsday?
I
Yeah.
do. I truly do.
I reckon.
Egg mode?
Goatee mode. I'll do it, dude. I'm putting, on the table.
Goatee mode.
Goatee mode. I will go goatee mode if Man-Thing
is pivotal.
is not, obviously, if Man-Thing is pivotal, you two have to go goatee mode. But if Man-Thing is not pivotal, I'll go goatee mode.
I'm on your side.
Too bad.
That's the deal I'm making. No, okay. If Man-Thing is not pivotal, we go goatee mode.
Yep.
If Man-Thing's pivotal, Joel Duscher is Mr. Goatee.
Yeah.
Nexus of all realities, dude. Fucking, I don't know, not Tony Stark. Doctor
Doom.
Strange fucking touches him with his magic fingers.
Yeah.
And he's like, it'll be like, how are we going to fix this? Wait a second. Man-Thing.
You're the Nexus
You're
of
the
all
Nexus
realities.
of all realities. There's one thing
All
about
I,
Man-Thing.
as Doctor Strange, have to do is finger you a bit, and then
I gotta figure your
I gotta
swamp
finger you a
pussy.
little bit, Mr. Man Thing, and then we get to be the Nexus
The
of all
only way to
realities.
get back is if I jerk off Man-Thing. That will fix everything. No, he'll put his hand in Man-Thing somehow, and then he'll see all, and then he'll be.
I'm regretting switching. I'm going goatee mode. God damn it.
The project that he was announced for that Jackson thinks was Doomsday wasn't Doomsday as
Yeah.
well. He mightn't even be in the movie.
Nevertheless, what's the project?
I'm going.
No, it was cancelled.
Nevertheless.
We're going goatee mode.
And even further, though this is not related to my goatee, this is just another mad theory. The tree that Loki is
Oh yeah.
somehow related to the swamp that Man-Thing is.
Oh yeah. See, that's more plausible. I feel.
I don't know. I don't know, dude. I don't know that it is. I don't know that it is at all.
Okay.
Yeah, the only information, and I think this is what you've got, is someone was like, Man-Thing's going to return in 2026.
What else is coming out in 2026?
Fantastic Four. No. Spider-Man?
Could be. They could do the first time, the scene from the comics, which was the first time I ever saw Man-Thing, one of the greatest comics of all time, which if a dear listener has access to, I'd love to own it once again, where Spider-Man's chasing the lizard through the sewers, and then then Lizard runs away and just bumps into Man-Thing who's just there. And the Man-Thing grabs the lizard's head and the lizard just screams in pain. And Spider-Man's just like, whoa. It's just so funny. Lizard's like, oh, I gotta get away from Spider-Man. Ah! It's like an Ultimate Spider-Man comic. Oh, fuck, it's funny, dude.
Ultimate Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Oh, that might be upstairs, bro.
Dude.
It is in...
Just the specific panel of Man-Thing grabbing the lizard's head and the lizard just being, what's happening to me? Oh, it's good stuff. Fuck.
So yes, I guess if I am Sam Wilson, yes, I'm getting my buddy Falcon. I reckon I could maybe get a She-Hulk.
Okay.
If we want to bring She-Hulk back into the fold. Because it would be nice to get a Hulk, but here's a little out of left field for old Hulky.
Okay.
Is if he's like, well, I got to get my son needs to be part of a team. The Young Avengers are there.
Yeah.
You join the Young Avengers, I'll be the mentor.
Oh,
as
damn.
Professor Hulk mentor or whatever.
Okay.
So he's like, I'm not going to be part of the Rage Monster, whatever. I'm here as your backup.
I'm going to be there to make sure everything's okay for these kids.
Right? And so that's his role there. Scott will be Ant-Man. He'll be like, yeah, sure, I'll join up.
Yeah.
He doesn't know that Cassie's joined the Young Avengers. I reckon that's part of that.
That'll be a bit of conflict.
He's like, you got to stop doing that.
Yeah.
Who else does he know? Rhodey knows.
Yeah. Have you found the panel? Is it not the best thing?
It's not as good as I think you remember it.
That's so sad. I did see it as a teenager.
Because Lizard's not running from Spider-Man. They're having a conversation and the Man-Thing just fades in by.
That's even funnier. Blah, 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 blah.
What does Man-Thing think is happening?
Who are these people?
It is. The issue you're looking for is the Ultimate Marvel Team-Up issue 10.
Yeah, incredible
I might
stuff,
have that somewhere.
dude.
Just laying around.
The artwork, full respect to the artist, looks like shit.
Show us?
It's just yuck looking. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's weird.
It's like, it looks like internet comic
Yeah.
art.
It's not Bagley?
I don't know.
Okay, this is my question to wrap us up. How many people are there on the original Avengers team? 6?
Yeah.
There's 6. Hulk.
Captain America, Hulk.
Are we going to count Maria Hill? And,
No.
You just want the superhero people? Yeah, so Captain America, Iron Man, Hulk, Black Widow, Hawkeye. Just Thor.
So let's pick 6
Okay.
characters each for Sam Wilson's Avengers.
This could add an extra hour. 6 as a group.
Okay, as a group. Let's 2 each.
We now have because of those 6, 2 have already been chosen for us.
Oh, that's true.
We got Captain America and Falcon. That's done.
Yeah.
So he's got 4. We've got 4 of us. We have 1 each and then an argument.
Okay.
Rhodes.
Okay.
Wong.
I'm gonna go Valkyrie.
Okay.
What?
Well, now
I don't think they know Valkyrie. How are they getting Valkyrie?
Well, because
They
they
just
go
fucking
to
find out
New
and read it in the
Asgard.
paper.
They need a god.
They see it on the TV.
Okay, well, if we're just going by that, then Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
All right, then there we go.
Captain
You picking
Marvel for the 6th one?
Yeah.
No.
Why? Captain Marvel is the most powerful
She's
one.
in space. She doesn't have time.
Valkyrie's in space.
No, Valkyrie's
on
in New
Earth.
Asgard.
Valkyrie fucking went to Black and White Planet.
Yeah, and then came back.
Did she come back?
Yes,
Why
no
would
one
she not?
stayed on the Black and White planet.
No, but
What
she goes
black
to
and white planet?
the fucking God Eater planet. Gore's planet or whatever the fuck
Gore's
his
planet,
name is.
damn it.
You're the only one who liked this movie. Why do we remember it? Fuck Thor, Love and
Gore's
Thunder.
planet's black and white. They go to Gore's planet.
Okay,
they say,
fine. This seems to be a lot of arguing about my choice of Valkyrie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick Hercules then.
How the fuck are you? Valkyrie.
At least Hercules is coming to Earth.
No,
Valkyrie.
You keep saying that doesn't happen either.
Valkyrie lives on Earth.
Yeah.
She's
Look, if you're yelling about I guess it wasn't.
You know what?
one each.
Valkyrie is on Earth. Valkyrie
Valkyrie
and
is
Sif
staying.
are training on Earth at the end of Thor: Love and Thunder.
There you go.
She's the king of New Asgard.
Yeah. Oh, Sif is a nice choice. Anywho.
Yeah.
Not Hercules.
Hercules.
Okay.
Hercules isn't on Earth.
He's being sent to
in
Earth.
the post-credit scene. Back in Omnipotent City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zeus sends his son Hercules to kill Thor.
Yeah.
Full stop. Thor's
Yeah.
not on Earth.
No, because he's like, you got to go down there because they don't respect us.
Yeah.
They don't respect us.
You got to go to Earth.
You gotta go to Earth.
and kill Thor.
He goes to Earth. He's like, where the fuck is Thor? They're like, cunt, we haven't seen him in like a decade. Who do you want? He's like, fuck, Dad's gonna get shitty with
I'll
me.
join your
What's
Avengers.
happening?
I like that the argument happened on the one that you, like, it was just your choice.
Yeah.
We weren't having that.
You went safe.
Yeah.
You went too safe.
We went too safe. Shouldn't have gone safe.
Yeah.
dude.
Why'd you go Valkyrie?
I should have said Ned instead of Wong.
Well,
No,
because
that's fine.
I want you guys making it a dick fest.
It was a penis fest. He's right.
I was
it was a
like,
penis
yeah,
festival.
I was like, oh, we'll get some female representation. Fine. I'll go with the opposite then. Masculine, very hairy Hercules.
Yeah. Yeah.
You happy?
It used to be that being a god meant... Oh, God, I wish things were going faster. Something. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
Zeus is lamenting shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like we could have been something. I could have been a god contender. Yeah,
You
so
gotta
you
go to
got to
Earth
go
and kill
and punch
Thor.
the shit out of Thor.
I don't
teach
think
him a
he sends
lesson.
him to Earth.
I think he sends. Well, he doesn't know where the fuck. He doesn't know where the fucking Thor is.
I don't know
could
where
send
Thor
him to
is.
Earth.
Where is Thor on Earth?
Well,
No.
Thor spent a lot of time on Earth.
He's in
I would send.
No, he's on a planet with his daughter.
Planets are in space.
Planets are in space. Earth is also in space.
Yeah.
But is it a
If
different
I am
planet?
Odin, being like, I got a little bit, my ego has been, bruised.
Uh-huh.
I want to send him after Thor. I'm going to send him. Also, Asgard is fucked.
Fucking
New Asgard exists
Asgard's on Earth.
I'm sending him to Earth because that's where the last time I think fucking
That's
Thor
where all the
is.
Asgardian cunts are.
Yeah.
I'm going to change mine to She-Hulk. though.
Okay, the post-credit
Nice.
scene.
We got She-Hulk now. See what you've done.
She-Hulk's a better choice than Valkyrie.
Nah, you got rid of Wong.
Yeah, we got She-Hulk
Why'd you
and
get rid of
Valkyrie.
Wong?
Well, we're getting rid of Wong.
Got rid of Wong, dude.
You're an idiot.
Well, I'm so sorry.
Also, no, he explicitly says he's going to send to Earth a message by killing Thor. Hercules not going to
I'm
Earth.
sending Earth a message.
Yeah.
No.
So I'm going to go get you. I'm sending Earth a message. You got to go kill Thor. He sends him to Earth. Where's Thor?
Thor
Not
lives on
cunt.
Earth.
He don't know where Thor is.
No, he says he's not even complaining about. He doesn't even mention human beings by name. He just said he basically goes, "We're in the age of superheroes.
Yeah.
People don't respect gods anymore because
Yeah.
superheroes
Yeah.
exist.
Yes.
I'm gonna send that." He just says, "Time to send a message. Kill Thor."
Yeah. He
so
goes,
send him, he goes to Earth because he's got to go and kill Thor, but also superheroes.
and Thor
it's
lives
kind of
in New
implied
Asgard.
there,
That's
which is
where all
in
the
Earth.
Asgardians are. You go to Earth.
It's implied in that it's like superheroes have taken
Thor
over
maybe
God.
still does live on New Asgard.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Maybe.
All I'm saying is
This isn't even the sixth one we have to agree on. That's
Yeah.
terrifying.
I
Why
know.
did we disagree on Wong?
we didn't. He just changed his
I
opinion.
changed
Why?
it to She-Hulk.
Okay,
Because he changed it to Hercules and then it became a penis festival
I
again.
hate Hercules as a choice. Valkyrie, I'll accept more because at least she's on
You
Earth.
don't get a choice in this
Fine.
one.
Oh, you know what? I'll do it again. I'll change to Sif.
Okay,
because
that's fine.
Valkyrie is king of Asgard.
Yeah.
So I guess she's probably like, well, I got a king around. So send the Sif. Why not?
Yeah.
Plus, she got a cool sword.
Yeah.
No,
She doesn't get enough limelight and shit.
no.
All right, so we got Sif. We got you go and She-Hulk. You go.
Yeah,
and
I'm going to
Wong.
stick with She-Hulk.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well, we
Wong's-
don't
he's
Hulk.
too important for this kind of shit. He's already got a job.
Sorcerer Supreme.
Sorcerer fucking Supreme,
The
dude.
whole
He's
point
gotta
of
get- he's gotta
what
get-
does the Sorcerer Supreme do?
He protects the material realm from the fucking magic shit.
Yeah.
So if Sam Wilson comes up to him and he says, "Hey, the president became a Hulk," Wong says, "Brother, do I look like I give a fuck?"
Hey, brother, where was the previous Sorcerer Supreme?
Yeah, he was not very good at his job.
Do you remember why he lost Sorcerer Supreme? Because he got blipped.
Went into a hole.
Yeah, no, he went into disintegrated.
Yeah.
And that's when Wong only got it through a technicality
Brother,
through that.
you can pick Wong for the sixth.
Brother, Wong's
you can
the
pitch
sixth.
Wong for the sixth.
Wong's the sixth.
Do we have any other dissenting opinions? Any other
Sorcerer Supreme is traditionally on Avengers.
I do
In
like
fact,
Wong.
Even the Ancient One is helping the Avengers just quietly in the Battle of New York.
Like Wong.
Can
Wong
we
is
make it a
good.
Wong Ned double feature?
No, fuck
Why
Ned
not?
now.
Fuck Ned!
No,
What the fuck are you talking about?
I love Ned.
That's
He's
better.
the CEO of sex.
He's the CEO.
I'm still angry about this Hercules. The fact, even though Hercules is cut from the team, I'm angry he was even considered.
I hope Hercules makes the
Me
team.
too, dude.
I
hope he makes the
hope
team
that
so much.
Man-Thing's never
Hey.
seen again in the MCU,
Yeah.
and I hope Hercules dies in real life.
Hercules makes the team. You go egg mode.
Egg mode if
No,
Hercules goes, coward.
I don't want to.
Coward.
You're.
You hate Hercules so
I hate
much, but not
Hercules.
enough.
Not egg
apparently.
mode enough.
Well, yeah, because look, here's the thing.
Yeah.
I hate Thor: Love and Thunder, but
Yeah.
it made double the amount of money that most
Yeah.
MCU movies have
Yeah.
made recently. So they're going to be like, who should we bring back?
Hercules, make Joel Duscher go egg mode.
So you're not going to back yourself, is what I'm hearing.
No, I'm not going to back myself. Also, because here's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Doomsday and Secret War follow a similar thing to Infinity War or Endgame, where
Yeah.
there's 60 guys.
Yeah.
And then we get into a huge argument for an hour and a half about whether or not that makes them Avengers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
And at the end, we're all shaved heads. Man. Every single one of us is egg mode, and we don't know why. We don't remember at what point in the argument we agreed this was the best outcome.
Yeah. Because, people, anyone that comes through a portal, are they an Avenger?
No.
Yeah.
It's only
You
a
would
sad-
argue they were, so you'd be
No.
arguing for your own egg mode.
No, I
This
wouldn't.
motherfucker's, he's once egg mode back.
You wouldn't even risk egg mode on Man-Thing being important.
No, but I will risk goatee mode.
Yeah.
That I'm
Yeah, because
game enough
goatee's
to.
easy to fix.
And funny.
yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't dare fix it. I would have it grow out horribly. Don't worry. Dude.
Well, we got to wrap this episode up so you can go find that comic book that you
Yeah,
love
dude.
so much.
Oh god, it's funny.
Yeah, so there's our team.
Yeah.
She-Hulk, Wong, Valkyrie,
Yeah.
Oh, Sif.
Sif.
Sif, sorry.
She-Hulk, Wong, Sif,
Captain
Rhodes,
America, Falcon,
Rhodes.
War Machine.
War Machine.
What a team.
What a
Yeah.
team, dude.
It's kind of like very similar to the original.
Yeah. It's
You
honestly
kinda
a
got
pretty
like a
reasonable
one-to-one,
team,
yeah.
really.
Yeah.
To be honest, it's almost like the odd one out really is the shoe-in of Falcon. But I
Yeah.
guess Falcon replaces Hawkeye.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
It's
true.
kind of funny. They're
You-
both birds.
A Hawkeye's not a bird.
Well, a hawk is.
Yeah, I guess.
And like, where do you find like a Hawkeye?
In
If
the-
not, but on a
in the
bird.
head of a bird.
So if a,
or
you know,
in a medical
so if I had a falcon, what is
Facility?
it? What would you call his eyes, Jackson?
falcon eyes,
Thank you.
I guess. And on that note, I've been Jackson Bailey.
I've been Joel.
And I've been Joel Zammit.
Goodbye.